Welcome back. After the underperforming start at the William Wallace campaign, it's time to become the Maid of Orleans and show the British once again why tea is sewage water. The rules are the same as explained in the first video, and I apologize in advance for the sound issues, as I was trying to remove the office's sound while playing and ended up removing the game sound instead. In the Walking Simulator 100 Years War edition, the objective is simply to get to the castle in Chinon. This is by far the coolest looking battle in all of the campaigns. Venison. Who wrote this dialogue? A lot of time wasted because I couldn't remember where to go. Rams are so slow, I wish they'd add a way to push them faster with units. You French don't know when to give up, that's ironic. I'll take the time punishment to appreciate how gorgeous the western keep is. We reach Chinon in a below par 19 minutes and 36 seconds. The Maid of Orleans is the second mission of the campaign, where we need to destroy a single British castle, and I don't think I've ever finished this mission before without cheats. Despite the main conflict of the campaign being England versus France, it's a nice addition to be able to put Belgium down. I've always wondered why isn't it possible to build bridges in the game. My time would have been much better had I just went straight for a castle, which I'm fairly certain would work. I rush Castle Age and Siege Workshop, but still lose a lot of time amassing troops. I start the attack by sending knights to scout the way and clear the path. Thank you for opening the door, Mr. Archer. Atrocious pathing and attack priority by the Rams. The castle falls and we finish in 35 minutes and 46 seconds. This time we are asked to destroy 3 castles, and pro tip, don't settle where you start, it's garbage. Game gets mad at me for calling the island garbage and crashes. Second time goes better and we settle just next to the coast. AI has a boner for walking in my lands and drawing aggro. What kind of name is Fastov? The English didn't seem to be fond of Chateau de Fromage. I wonder what beef the devs have against the English to make the first 2 campaigns against him. This is a speedrun, but there's always time to shit on Belgium. Mr. Villager wants nothing to do with this war bullshit. A little bitch named Fastov? How quaint. I may have gone a bit overboard with the Burgundians. We finally go for the first castle and it falls like a toddler to a Ramageddon. So does the second. Bitch boy Fastov tries to attack, gets beaten like a rented mule. How dare I die for England? Oh my god, leave Chateau de Fromage alone. We were very close to failing the assault on the third castle, but it falls and we end the cleansing in 1 hour, 1 minute and 11 seconds. The fourth mission requires us to destroy the 3 town centers captured by the British. Not necessary to level the cities, but I take that as recommended. The scenario gives us a small settlement and some villagers, and we use the early stages to grow it and prepare for war. Chalon attack, but he barely tickles. And they try again. Pathetic. Since I can reach Imperial Age, I decide to use the superior siege weapons, the trebuchet. Ah shit, murder holes. We start the assault on Chalon and it takes longer than anticipated. I am Viper. Why were you guys hiding there? Destroying Chalons opened a flank on the Orange, giving us an easy siege and the only time-saving move so far. Orange falls. Yellow seemed to be better prepared and challenged me to a treb war. But I cheat, because this is a speedrun. The assault on Yellow wasn't well planned and I am forced to regroup. Second attack goes better and the castle falls. Very sneaky, Heinz. And with Heinz town center hitting the ground, we finish the rising in 1 hour, 1 minute and 58 seconds. The fifth mission is a quick run and gun based on Western Europe's favorite tradition, besieging Paris. To start well, we lose 2 bombards due to sheer incompetence. Didn't want to take a risk and used the whole army to kill 3 archers. A lot of time and a trebuchet wasted to destroy a castle that didn't matter at all. I don't think rescuing the refugees was mandatory, but the French army is like a mother's heart, always room for more. We then wait for reinforcement. Yes, where are they? Typical. Following, we rush past the world's first wind power plant and get lost inside Paris. The push out of the city goes smooth and quick. The Snake Burgundians show up and try to ambush the army. But it's Belgium, so meh. We finally get to Compiègne and finish the quest in 27 minutes and 20 seconds. The final chapter of the Joan of Arc saga tells us to kill everything in sight and plant the French flag in Bordeaux. Nifty little army. And cannons. Off to a great start with the general being the first to die. Taking down the Burgundians goes nice and easy as usual, and we start building a base of operations. No time wasted here as we instantly moved the troops towards Shrewsbury up north. After breaking the gates, the city falls quickly. The base expands slowly as I forgot to queue villagers. Guess I left a hole in the wall. I'll have two at whatever he's having. Look at the audacity. No, fuck off. That's it, I've had enough. We march south and eradicate the purple pest. The English strike, but we have cannons and walls. We immediately strike back and destroy the two towers. We increase the army and get on our ways to Bordeaux. Bombard towers really slow us down and hurt the army badly. I really wasn't prepared for the bombard towers. AI decides the best target for a trebuchet is a mining camp. We start the final march with sufficient siege and tear down the gate swiftly. And the French flag starts making its way to the flag point. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Final act completed in an atrocious 1 hour, 13 minutes and 54 seconds. Total run, 4 hours, 39 minutes and 5 seconds. Just about 4 hours more than the world record and almost 3 hours more than the second fastest. How are they doing this? It's alright though, I'll win in the long run, because the turtle wins the race or some bullshit like that. This is a very good campaign and the story behind it is great. Joan of Arc is a true legend and the betrayal that killed her is heartbreaking. There is another game that focuses solely on her story called Wars and Warriors, Joan of Arc, from 2004. That is just an awesome mix of RTS and hack and slash, and very much worth trying. With 2 campaigns finished, the timer stands at 5 hours, 55 minutes and 48 seconds, which isn't great by any means. I said on the first video that I wanted to try and complete them in order of release, but I gave up on that already, and the next campaign is Alaric.